This is Sheldon with the Power of Tarot. And today we're going to take a look at the new moon for March 2016. And it is in Pisces. And it's a very significant one, more powerful than most, because also we're experiencing a full solar eclipse with this moon. Not visible, I don't believe, in North America, and definitely not in Yosemite where we live, but very powerful nonetheless. Now, Pisces is that watery planet. Lots of emotion there. So this is really supercharged, and it can go either way for you using that energy. So you want to make sure that you use it in a good way. Good time to purge and release emotions that are no longer needed. So we are going to take a look and see what the tarot and the ancestors have to tell us about this new moon. We want to make sure that we set our intentions with the spirit today. For the coming new moon cycle, and also since this has so much power, you can set intentions for a period of time much longer than that. We're going to use the Native American Tarot deck today, and it's one of my favorites. And shuffling the cards now, putting some energy into the cards so we can take a look at this new moon cycle and see what it will bring us, and also specifically how we can best use this to move forward with our lives and our growth. So let's take a look. So we're going to do a shining star spread, and it's in the shape of a wheel. First position we're going to look at is what's happening in physicality. And at the bottom of this spread, we have the Chief of Vessels. And there he is. So the Chief is like a king in a traditional tarot deck. So he's a master, and vessels represent emotion and love. And see, he is in the water, which is really appropriate for this new moon cycle, in his canoe. So he's a master at love and emotion, and he is overseeing this whole cycle, and he is here to help us as a spirit guide or angel or an ancestor, however you like to look at that. And he's going to help us with this. So you can always call on him for help. At the top in physicality is the matriarch of pipes, and here she is. So she is also a master. She is equivalent of a queen in a regular deck, and pipes represents spiritual nature. So she's also an angelic being who is here to help us during this new moon cycle. So super cool. We have a balanced masculine and feminine, and it's about our emotions and how our emotions will send us forward spiritually, because she's about the spiritual, but he's about the emotions, and he's the basis of it. So our emotions are the basis of what can catapult us down our path of maturity spiritually. So if we run into some trouble, we can always call on either or both of those guides, that Chief of Vessels or the Matriarch of Pipes. They are here to help us. So that's very cool. You can give them a name if you want, Ozzy and Harriet or whatever you want. So emotionally, we have the Death card at the bottom. So there it is. So the Death card is letting go, and it's in the emotional position. So super appropriate for this Pisces new moon cycle. Letting go of emotions that no longer serve us. Anything that comes up, releasing it. Resisting the urge to hang on to those emotions and allow them to work you. So if something comes up, do a little ceremony, exhale, whatever it takes, just to release and let it go. We'll have help doing that through shamanic powers, because we have the number 5 card, the shaman card, here at the top of the emotional position. So the shaman is got a really interesting energy. He's not very touchy-feely, but super powerful. It's otherworldly. So through dreams and using the other side, journeying, specifically, you can release a lot of these old emotional patterns and things that no longer serve you. So remember, death is about death and rebirth. Always letting things go will allow new things to come into your life. So really important, and we all have a lot of assistance with that shamanistic power there. Might be a good time to go out and do a little ritual, pound the drum, look at the moon, and commune with nature and that shamanic power to release old emotional cycles and patterns. in our mind and intellectual position here, how we use our mind. Counting coup comes up here. It's the 7 of batons. Batons are spiritual energy. So that it represents that way of sort of doing battle intellectually, and but winning. And it's almost like doing battle just sort of for the fun of it. And Jake has to get in here, and I think he agrees with this. So there is going to be some mental sort of gymnastics going on, but you will be successful with that. We have the Maiden of Shields energy is there to help us with this sort of mental gymnastics, and she's on the other side of the intellectual position. The Maiden is a fresh new energy, and Shields is about the earth work being very grounded. So she's going to help us balance out that sort of kind of battling thing mentally. And it's to let go of things and how we use our mind. And it's not a bad thing. But just recognizing when it comes up, that sort of adventure, like you're going to kind of want to get into it a little bit with other people and with things. And it's okay. You'll be successful. But remember to stay grounded, as you do this. So exhale, move on. But it's okay that the energy is there to be beneficial for you. Spiritually, in the spiritual position, we have a super spiritual card. It's really nice. Ace of Pipes is there, and there it is. So Ace of Pipes is about success spiritually. So this cycle is really going to bring us a lot of success, and the pipe is about setting the scene, setting the stage, smoking the pipe, preparing oneself for spiritual advancement, and everything you do in your life, and turning it into a spiritual practice. So using your intentions, and just a little bit of intentionality is going to get you a long ways here. There's going to be some adventure here spiritually. Horse thief card is at the top here, and there he is stealing horses. So it's adventure. It's also adventure. It doesn't, and it's in spiritual adventure. It's not something that you have to do, but you want to do, because it